Welcome to episode 32 of United City Randomiser. You can see that since the last game that we played together against Borussia Mönchengladbach, we played Schalke and got a draw. We got an early goal from Davies and then kind of held on at the end to the draw. Bit disappointing in that, but you know, there you are. And then we played a more second string side against Sandhausen in the Cup. Comfortably went 2-0 up through Silva getting a couple of penalties and won the game quite comfortably in the end. So that was positive. Our draw has been made for February's next round, and we got Hoffenheim, which isn't a terrible, opponent to have, really. They could have been tougher draws in that, so that's not too bad either. So that's for later in the season. Today we have a top of the table clash against Wolfsburg. They currently sit top of the table. We're in second, but it's only on goal difference. We both sit on 19 points. You can see the rest of the league have now played their 10th game this weekend already. We're the last game to happen. Can we get a decent result against a very tough opposition? The main thing that's going to hold us back from doing that at this point is some injury issues that we've had with our side. You can see that all of these guys are either still injured or just coming back from injury. So we've got a few problems there. So I'll sort the team out and then we'll get into the game and see what happens. So I've decided to go for our counter-attacking side and style of play today, just because we're up against a really decent opposition. So we'll see how that works out in the early parts of the game. The best side that I can put out in terms of what we've got available to us today as being Greitbust in goal, Cruiser at right back, Heiss at left back, Kempf and Omaru as the central defensive partnership, Burnich playing in the anchor role, Elneny playing in the Secondo Volante role. Can't get my head around that one. Then we've got a roaming playmaker of Marin, and we've got Malcolm on the right, Wilson on the left, Fabio up front, just because he got his couple of penalties last game out and I want him to continue to see if he can get some good form under him. So that's the side that we're going to put out. Plenty of options on the bench, couple of slightly unfit match sharpness players, but we'll work on them as we go through the game. Let's see what happens. So I've kept it simple. I've passionately said, show me what you can do out there, keep our run going. They didn't really react particularly positively, but okay, fair enough. So we'll go to kick off and see how we get on in our counter-attacking style. So it might mean that we get a little bit less possession maybe today, but hopefully on the break some of our wide players can really stand out and use their pace and drive us forward to getting opportunities. You can see they've already picked up an injury, so that's something they'll have to figure out as the game progresses. So far, no highlights, only one shot at goal, and it was from us, and we didn't even get that on target. So a bit of a dull start in the first 20 minutes ish, but yeah, hopefully there'll be a highlight soon. Here's the first highlight of the game after 34 minutes. It's been really dull. At the moment it's us, and we get a chance to build from the back. Can we keep it and work our way through? Hopefully they won't be able to find a way to step in and take the ball from us and counter on us, but yeah, the build-up play's been very, very chilled out and lots of short passing to keep the ball. There's a slightly longer one for Malcolm, who then goes on a real mazy run, gets through a defender and has a shot on goal, and the goalkeeper parries it off to the side. Decent run by Malcolm. Really took that short passing play and moved it high up the pitch at great pace and got through on goal. Had a decent strike, but the goalkeeper saved it. You watch this run, he just goes straight through them, straight past a couple. Really rode a tackle well there, puts the shot in, but the goalkeeper parries it out to the corner kick. But yeah, up until that point there was some decent build-up play as well, so that's not too bad. But that was the first highlight of the half. It's been really uninteresting. You can see both sides have had a couple of opportunities on target. The possession stats are in their favour, which you would kind of expect us playing our counter-attacking style. But so far, so good. We go in at half-time 0-0 in the top of the table clash. So I'm happy enough with that. We'll see what we can do in terms of team talk. All I'm going to do, I think, is just passionately say I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it going. They seem delighted by that. We're not going to change the structure of play just yet. I don't want to lose this match, so I'm a bit tentative about going into a different formation, considering that so far this one's doing okay. We are playing top of the table after all, so if we can get a draw, that's not a terrible result really. But yeah, we'll just play the game as it comes. If things change in score lines and stuff, we can maybe change a few bits and pieces. I'll make a few subs obviously, and see how that can improve us. But that was an opportunity for them, but we come away with the ball. Fabio up front, can he hold the ball up for our players to get to him? He has, and finds a lovely ball to El Neni, who's out to Wilson, crosses it in. Malcolm on the far post should have potentially put it away, but a very good point-blank save by the keeper. Chance for a corner to come in for us. Hit the onto the edge of the box for Burnich, who drops it back to El Neni. So we keep the ball, but then cheaply give it away. El Neni gave the ball away, and that was very disappointing. But here's the original chance. El Neni out to Wilson, who gets the ball across, and unfortunately Malcolm on the far side drives the ball at the goal, but it goes straight at the goalkeeper and he gets it out. And then El Neni gives the ball away very cheaply on the play off of our corner kick. So bit disappointing, but at least we had an opportunity, and we're proving that we're, holding our own and able to contribute to the game, which is positive. We're at 68 minutes. I'm thinking of making a sub in a minute. You can see they've got a few yellow cards, so they've got a few issues to sort out maybe. I'll take this opportunity to change some players. We've got a few that are looking slightly tireder than maybe I want. Of course, we've had a couple of players come back from injury recently. Wilson's one of them, so Davis will come on for the last bit of the game for him. I'm going to take Heiss off and put Harvers on. He wasn't having the best of games. And I think we will... What we're going to do... I think we'll bring Marin off and put Gravenberch on. He's played quite well here and there when we needed him to, so hopefully he can have an impact on the game. We're going to maintain the counter-attack. It's doing okay for us in terms of the wider play of the game. As I say, I just really don't want to lose this match if at all possible, so we'll see if we can just keep it tight and sort of hopefully either nick a win somehow with a 1-0 in the last minutes of the game, or perfectly okay with just trying to see the game out and not losing points on near rivals to us. So that's no bad thing. Looks like we're going to do that. Here we are for the last seconds of the game. Can we have one last shot on goal before the end, or will it just drift away? We'll find out. Malcolm with the ball. Nope, they nick it, and then the goalkeeper, not the goalkeeper, the referee decides that's the end of the game. So a 0-0 draw. You can see that in stat terms, they probably dominated a little bit more than we did, but, that's okay. We played okay for our part. And we got a decent draw against a team that are up amongst us at the top of the table. I'm going to say that they were unlucky, just to keep them thinking that they can achieve more. And we'll come out and just check on the league table. Nothing would have changed because we were the last teams to play of this weekend. But we sit joint top of the league on goal difference. They're ahead of us, but that's not too bad at all for where we've been over the last few seasons, is it really? The next game that we're likely to play is the mighty Bayern Munich in a few games from now. So, we always put them into our league season if we can. The only other little bit of news to tell you, which has got nothing to do with us really, but it's just interesting, is that Dortmund was really struggling this season. We're in the relegation spots recently, if not now, and they sacked their manager. So that's something that's going to change for them, and see whether they can get an upturn of form. But other than that, yep. There's not much else to tell you at this point, really. We're doing fine. Players are contributing well. Our finances are still a bit dodgy, but they're going to be. That's fine for now. And we'll come back against Bayern Munich. So I'll see you in a few games' time. If you've liked the episode, then press that like button. That really helps. If you're enjoying the series, why not subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with the upcoming episodes. But I just really appreciate your company. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. So bye for now. Thanks very much for watching this episode of the United City Randomiser save. If you enjoyed the video, then why not click on the like button, as that would really help me. If you think you know anyone who would really enjoy my Football Manager content, then feel free to share this with them. But most importantly, if you would like to join my United City here on YouTube, then hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my video releases. If you have anything you want to say about the United City save or the channel itself, then feel free to leave a comment below, but please try and be nice with each other. That'll do for today, so until next time, stay happy and healthy, and I will see you soon.